Hello, and welcome to my Google Classroom website that I just set up for the first time. Uh, so I was thinking about the different tools that I wanted to use. I was looking at blogs, I was looking at wikis, which I understand them a little better, but because my school is so uses Google Drive so much, I thought Google Classroom would be a really useful tool for myself in my own practice. So I know that I can't make it public, but I thought I would make a screencast to show you what I did with this and what I'm planning on doing. So this is my PBL biology page, and I can change the name later, but for now I'm just keeping it like this. And I know I can make more. I could actually make one for each project. So rather than putting all my projects on one page, it might actually be easier for the students to have like a different project page for each one. So this is one that I would do on human impact on the environment and lowering our carbon footprint. This is a project that I thought about very recently because in current events we saw that uh, the United States pulled out of the Paris Accords, which was an international agreement to lower carbon emissions and really combat global climate change. A decision that I disagree with, but I want to use this in a productive way because this is a real issue, and it's also, while it's a political issue as well. I want students to explore the science behind it and to explore ways of convincing people um, that this is important. So here, one of the important things in this project will be about renewable energy sources. So I picked a banner photo with wind power and solar power that I thought would be uh, very nice. Down here in the stream is where I have the information. So here is where I'm posting like the overall question that we're going to be investigating. Um, and again, here I say the question that we'll be investigating is how can America use renewable sources of energy to lower our carbon footprint while still supporting our economy? Um, so this whole little blurb is how I would start out, and then there would be like an individual activity where students do a web quest or they read an article about the Paris Accords, they do a little more research, watch a video, and basically get some more information about what it was and um, why the United States backed out of it. And then this can lead to a group discussion the next day, kind of identifying a list of pros and cons um, for the Paris Accords. This would then we get into teamwork roles and responsibilities where we start to get an idea of what we're going to be doing in this project. Then we'll be investigating carbon dioxide and carbon emissions. And this is one of my first assessments that I put up here. I didn't put everything up yet, but I put this. This is showing how I can make a very easy assignment to put up here. It's actually linked to a Google Drive assignment. So if I click on it, it's this web quest where the students are going to click on this link, which will take them to the Nature Conservancy's carbon footprint calculator. And so the students will go through the steps to calculate their own carbon footprint. They're encouraged to do this with a parent who can maybe give them some more useful numbers. But this could also be a fun activity for them to do with their parents. And they're going to investigate what that means. The way this is, when a student downloads this, they're going to download their own copy so they can actually fill out their own copy, this Google Doc. Each kid will get their own version of it, and then they can submit it, and I'll get to see a running counter of who submitted it and who didn't. So that's very useful to me, and I like this little activity. After they do the carbon footprint, they're going to do a group activity, a POGL activity, exploring are the dangers of too much carbon in the atmosphere. They'll do an inquiry lab exploring the greenhouse effect, and they'll do a lab report, a group lab report. And then in the latter part of the unit, they'll start to investigate the difference between renewable and non renewable energy sources. They'll do a jigsaw activity where each group will become an expert on one type of uh, energy, and then as a group, their final project, their final deliverable, will be to um, make a proposal video to the president, uh, outlining a specific type of renewable energy that would not only help our environment but also help our economy. Um, and in addition, and the instructions told me that I should include the pre-planning questions, so I have them here. These are the same pre-planning questions and responses that I had in the previous module, so I just have them outlined here as per the instructions. Anyway, I'm very excited about this kind of project. A little scared too because uh, one of the goals that I'd want to do with the students is really have them approach this from a non-political point of view. So whether the students are Republican or Democrat or they don't even know what they are, I don't want this to become a political spitfire kind of thing where some kids are, oh, I hate this president, oh, I don't love this president. I want it to be about, this is what happened, and how can we take a scientific and objective approach to, while also create a proposal that sort of addresses the um, concerns of the president while also helping to solve problems that we're still seem plagued with. So it's going to be a very interesting approach to doing this, but also current event and very important to the future of our planet. So I'm very excited about this, and this is my website so far on Google Classroom. Thank you.